We are now working in 3D. This opens up so many more doors to us. Now we actually get to explore these craft worlds in a full 3D world. So everything you see here was created using our editor, and this is the same. These are the same creation tools that we give to you, the player, to make your own levels with. So we sat down early on in development and made these tools, and as we were making them, we were using them at the same time. So this was almost an early form of user testing with our very own development team, putting together everything that you see here. So this whole world, everything's been created. A lot of the objects are created using what we call GeoPaint, so actually putting together materials and painting them in the shapes that you want, animating them, doing all sorts of things. It's all completely open to you. We also have, for the first time in a karting game, the ability to create custom weapons, some of the weapons that you're seeing here. And also we have fully scriptable AI opponents. So you can tune the AI to be more or less aggressive. Do they attack only the leader? Do they attack one another? All of these things are fully tunable and within your control. So now we can have a quick look at how this looks like when you view it in the editor.
Hi there, I'm Mark Ardell. I'm one of the game designers on LittleBigPlanet Karting. I'm just going to show you a bit of the editor. So this is Garden Grip. This is the level we were just racing on, and I have it up in the editor here. You can see everything's fully live here, so I can pick up objects, move them around, delete them, all that kind of stuff. The track we made, it's a very simple way to get into it. You set down your start line, you place it like a prop, and then you get to drive out the track. So you just use normal driving controls to put the curves, the hills, and so on. And once you get a really cool track together, you can even just hold X and it'll connect back to the start to finish off your circuit. So once you have some stuff in like that, you can decorate it with props, and we can also bring up our handy dandy poppet here. So for instance, if I want to do some terrain editing, I can go and grab a brush, just start laying down some hills. Or if I want to, push it down if I want to make a water hazard, for instance, to jump over. So you can really quickly go in, do all these kind of changes, and drop straight into testing it out. So we've made it really fast for going back and forward between editing and testing. You have a lot of power to do lots of cool things, but it's also really accessible. So if people just want to come up and do simple races, they can do that really easily. You can also you'll see a bunch of things that are very familiar to LBP creation veterans, like for instance, being able to paint out shapes here. I just selected cardboard and a circular brush. Now I can start painting a shape. I can change the size of the brush. I can even carve out from a shape if I want to. And once I've done that, this is a 3D object in the world. So I can lift it up, scale it, move it around, do whatever you want. And you can use this to build up entire worlds inside of there. So you're not just restricted to the props that you were given. You can build your own props as well. We've even done some things in here, like we have these clouds, and we put them on a piston motor. So these white lines are just the connection to these piston motors. So when I run the level here, you can see the clouds all start moving. And yeah, those are easy to set up, but there's lots of customization features. So you can put simple clouds like this, or you can build your own scary monster, whatever you want to do. It's kind of up to you and your creativity. So here's one of the levels that one of our designers made just for fun. We had most of the people on the team sit down and use the tool and just try to make whatever they wanted. And in this case, one of the designers, Matt, decided to build a tower defense level. So in this one, there's no karting at all. It's a completely different style of game, even some explanation at the start. And you notice the cutscene at the beginning, he made all in the editor as well. So all of our cutscenes from the entire story mode were completely made in editor as well. So yeah, here I'm moving a cursor around and placing different types of turrets. I'm actually quite terrible at this level, but drop some turrets, and he has these little baddies come out, and you have to kill a couple to get some, be able to put more turrets down, that kind of thing. And again, this is just a very different style of game that you can make in full 3D with our editor. So I'll hop into the editor quickly here. And now this is a pretty advanced one. He remapped all the controls. He has a whole lot of sequencers for the baddies, which I'll move along past. You can see them all hidden behind the curtain here. And yeah, it's like a completely different style of game within the editor, which you can do just with the creation tools.
So we recently had our public beta, and we were absolutely blown away with what some of the creators from the community were actually producing. Kind of things that went beyond the realms of karting. The first one we saw was that really blew our minds was a first-person shooter style game. And that inspired one of our own designers in-house to take that to another level and spend a bit more time with it. So what you're seeing here is Sack Wars FPS. All made with the same engine, same tools. We're using different types of game modes now. So you can incorporate team play. You can basically everything that you can do in a first-person shooter here, as you can see, chasing down and everyone's respawning and you're scoring points for killing them again. So he's created the gun, like this isn't a kart anymore that we're creating. He's used the geopaint materials to make a gun, and we're using the controlinator gadget and basically the custom kart physics to actually make it feel like you're holding a gun walking through a 3D space. And the controlinator gadget is just playing around with the button mapping to make it a little bit more like an FPS. So one thing that we really wanted to do was keep this as simple and accessible as possible. So not just for our community members who might be already familiar with the tools and advanced with creation. We wanted to keep this easy so that anyone can jump in and make their own tracks or their own arenas and have a lot of fun with it. Now personally, I'm not that much of a creator, so it's very easy for me to jump into a level, pick a theme, and actually drive out a track so you have full control of where you're going, as you can see here on the screen. And when you're done making your terrain go where you want to go, you can just hit X to make it meet back up to the beginning. So it's really, really simple to drive it out. The next thing you can do is easily add props and change the time of day, add whatever you want to really customize it and make it fun. Now this is all done in a matter of seconds. Your basic setup here, your basic AI, all of these things are already inputted for you. So it's very simple to make a track and play it almost immediately. So as you can see, it's really easy for anybody to just jump in, create a track, have a lot of fun with it. You can publish it and share it with the community. The cool thing is that there's going to be absolutely millions of creations out there. I think within the LittleBigPlanet community already, there's over 7 million levels. So we're going to hopefully double that with LittleBigPlanet Karting. That's our goal. So there'll be plenty of adventures for people to play. And you're going to see Sackboy behind the wheel on November 6th.